Hello everyone, welcome back. I am a strong man. I am epic. This is the epic truth of the law. Tonight, this very dark night, I want to dive into an epic question that strong men such as myself have been asking themselves for eons. How do you actually live a good life? To answer that, we have to travel back about 24 million years to ancient Greece, to a strong man who wrote the book on the subject, Aristotle. But first, let's observe a bird that sings in Japanese about a dish that isn't Japanese. That was a strong song. What was that gap near the end, though? Never mind. Let's get back to Aristotle. If you've ever dipped your toes into philosophy, you've probably heard people talk about Aristotle's ethics. But a quick bit of history trivia before we get to the good stuff. Aristotle actually wrote a few different works on ethics. About 90% of the time, when people say Aristotle's ethics, they mean one specific masterpiece, the Nicomachean Ethics. It's named after his son Nicomachus, who either edited it or just had a really strong and epic dad who dedicated a timeless philosophical work to him. Aristotle looked at the world and realized that everything we do has a purpose, even when we're possessed by the true demons of the law. So, Aristotle asked a brilliant question. What is the ultimate goal? The thing we want entirely for its own sake and nothing else? His answer, in Greek, was eudaimonia. Now, in English, we usually translate eudaimonia as happiness. But there's an epic catch here. When we hear the word happiness, we usually think of an emotion, right? A temporary vibe. Aristotle thought that definition was way too shallow. For him, eudaimonia isn't a feeling you stumble into, but an activity, something that's much closer to human flourishing or thriving. So, how do we actually do that? What's the practical map that Aristotle has left for us to follow? I will never ever tell you. Let me just say that Aristotle calls it the golden mean. There, I've said enough. Please don't look it up. Don't learn about it. Let me distract you with another bird.